and gentlemen, we are back with yet another video of the Arizona Sports Fan. Thank you so very much for tuning in, guys. I really do appreciate it. Now, today, we're going to talk a little Arizona Diamondbacks. Now, spring training is just around the corner. Like, it's literally this coming Saturday, February 22nd. Now, if you have not gotten a ticket to a spring training game, they are pretty affordable. They usually play out in Salt River Field. It's pretty out east, very close to Scottsdale, if not in Scottsdale. But I recommend going to a spring training game. They're really fun. Just the environment's really cool. But the opening day is going to be March 26th. Now, I am excited about this because who is going? This guy. So I'm super excited about going to opening day, and today I'm going to predict the starting lineup for opening day March 26th, guys. Let's go ahead and roll into that intro. Back, guys. Now, if you are new to the channel, this is the Arizona Sports Fan, where we talk everything Arizona Cardinals, Arizona Diamondbacks, Coyotes, and some Phoenix Suns as well. But for the majority, I love two main sports. Football and baseball are my number two, love of sports, I guess, my two favorite sports. So I am super ecstatic that the baseball season is finally coming. I couldn't be any more excited. And if you do not know yet, I am currently selling merch to this channel, Arizona Sports Fan. We are back. T-shirts, which you can go ahead and get in this link above. If you're interested, you can definitely go ahead and do that, guys. Now, switching over to the topic of choice here, I wanted to go ahead and talk about the Arizona Diamondbacks and their opening day, March 26th. I am super stoked because I will be there, but I wanted to go ahead and my ideal starting lineup to this day. Now, we all know that Madison Bumgarner is going to be the starting pitcher for opening day. Now, we will be playing against the Atlanta Braves. Now, they're not a team to kind of, look past. They're a really strong, dominant team. They have some young talent, and they have a big core piece with, Freddie Freeman. So we really got to go ahead and take into consideration that this team is no joke. So my starting lineup and what I feel like would be ideal, obviously Madison Bumgarner being the starting pitcher, but for my number one player in my starting lineup is going to be none other than Ketel Marte. I loved what I seen from Ketel Marte when he was starting the lineup last year. Every time he was out there, I feel like there was an opportunity for a single or a double to happen. He makes plays happen, and it would be so awesome to see Ketel Marte and come back and hopefully get another somewhat MVP season that he had last year with the Arizona Diamondbacks. Just have another great season like he had last year, and it'd be cool, really cool to see Ketel Marte starting off. Now, for my number two, I want to go ahead and go with Eduardo Escobar. Eduardo Escobar led the MLB in doubles and for quite some time for last year, and he just an overall hitting machine. I love what I've seen from Eduardo Escobar. We got him from the Twins. When I first got him, I didn't hear too much about Eduardo Escobar, to be honest with you, but the moment I've seen him hit, the moment I've seen him, just the gelliness with the team, I really love what I've seen from him, and we have him for about 1 or 2 more years. So yeah, let's get some Eduardo Escobar for my number 2 spot. Now, moving to my number 3 spot, I want to go ahead and put David Peralta. I feel like David Peralta is going to be the man that everybody is going to see and think of kind of like the face of the organization. I mean, I know Ketel Marte is up and coming, and he is probably soon going to take that mantle, but right now, David Peralta being number 3 is just, I feel like that story writes itself. He's known as the freight train because he's such a big guy, and he can run like nobody's business, and he will run you over. He has no care in the world. So David Peralta being number 3 would be super cool. Moving on to number 4, my number 4 spot, I want to have Starling Marte, our newest addition that we actually gotten here. Starling Marte will be playing center field out in the outfield, and I have seen him play when we play the Pirates, throughout the seasons that I've been watching the Diamondbacks, and I really liked what I've seen from Starling Marte. He can hit the ball really good, but overall he is just a veteran. He's an overall professional, and I really like what I've seen from Starling Marte. So he's going to be sliding in my number 4 spot. Now, for my number 5 spot, I want to go ahead and go with Christian Walker. Christian Walker is going to be playing first base in my ideal world. He had a really great breakout last year, especially in the beginning of the year when he was hitting home runs like they were nobody's business. And it was kind of to the point where everybody was saying, Goldschmidt, who? But, I mean, I know that's being a little dramatic, but Christian Walker had a really good season last year. I can only hope that he would just do the exact same as last year and have 20 plus home runs. That would be cool. My number 6 spot, I'm going to go ahead and put a Cole Calhoun. Now, I don't know too much about Cole Calhoun. I just know that he is a guy who can hit some home runs. He's got some power in his bat. So I don't really know too much about him, but I feel like the number 6 spot will suit him very well. Number 7, I want to go ahead and put our premier guy that we just signed, Nick Ahmed. Nick Ahmed, which is our shortstop. He's really good. His offense is getting better and better each year we've had him. His defense is no doubt, in my mind, probably one of the best defense I've seen in quite some time in that shortstop position, especially for the Arizona Diamondbacks. But I really like Nick Ahmed. I love that his offense is getting, just better and better and better each time that he's, each year he's been with the Diamondbacks. So also I'm glad that we signed him to the extension that we did, so we locked him up pretty good. Now obviously for the catcher spot, which is going to be the number 8 spot, is going to be Carson Kelly. Now Carson Kelly was not, I don't think he was really known as the number 1 catcher last year, because it was kind of like a carousel of a Vila and it was just a mess. I hate the carousel of catchers. I get why they do it, because there's so many games that are played throughout the year. So I get why Lovello does it. I just want an additional catcher whenever Carson Kelly does need some rest. He can just go ahead and simply slot in there for Carson Kelly. But I feel like Carson Kelly is going to get that number 1 spot, and I have seen him hit the ball. He can bomb. He can throw. He can rake, is what I'm trying to say. He can definitely rake. So those are my starting lineup here. So just to go ahead and recap: Ketel Marte, my number 1, Eduardo Escobar, David Peralta, Starling Marte, Christian Walker, Cole Calhoun, Nick Ahmed, Carson Kelly, and of course, Madison Bumgarner. Now, that is going to be my starting lineup prediction for opening day, guys. Let me know what you guys think would be an ideal look to go ahead and take on the Atlanta Braves, guys. Drop a comment below. If you're new, please consider subscribing, guys. And welcome to the community, guys. That's all I got for this episode. Thank you so very much. I'm out.